we are going to see a name of a past NFL QB. We have to pick their best modern comparison in today's NFL. So whether it be their play style, their narrative, their place in the league, all of that combined, which 2026 NFL QB most closely embodies this quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Who do we got up first? First name up. Ooh, Cam Newton. Who is 2026 Cam?
It's
Josh Allen.
It's Josh Allen.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Play style wise, that's definitely the closest. Do we feel like their career arcs and narratives are close though?
No, I mean Josh is just better.
Yeah, better Cam.
Yeah, and so like if Cam was ever able to put it all together as a passer, then we would be seeing Josh Allen. But that's the closest comparison that you can make simply because of physical stature and just how much bigger they are than everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anyone else who can like enter the conversation right now.
Yeah, because I mean, how else outside of the play style, how else would you define being a Cam Newton in this era? Being a successful prospect, highly touted number 1 overall pick, comes out, is incredible, is fun right away, has team success at one point, but then it all kind of falls apart.
Mm-hmm.
There's that arc of being the top guy. Like
Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow made 1 Super Bowl, started getting hurt all the time right after. That's exactly like Cam Newton. Play style's different.
had the rise 1 year after winning the Heisman.
Play style's exactly play style's completely different, but the arc is kind of the same. Heisman, number 1 overall pick, but swaggy guy people like. Listen, Joe Burrow, but he's the swag, kind of the white version.
He's too good though.
Who? Cam Newton won MVP as well.
Yeah, no, Joe Burrow on a year-to-year basis is too good. He's too consistent.
Sure, but he's been hurt so much, and Cam Newton fell off because of injuries too. It's kind of similar trajectory.
They both made the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
lost
they did.
it.
Yeah, it's the only thing is Joe Burrow's injuries haven't like fucked up his arm like Cam's. Luckily, his lower body, so he's not losing it.
Yeah.
But Cam wasn't always inaccurate. It's because his shoulders got fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, either Joe Burrow or Josh Allen.
Okay.
Josh Allen with Joe Burrow's arc.
All right. Next quarterback.
Eli Manning.
Yuck.
At this point, honestly,
Jalen Hurts.
it's Jalen Hurts.
It's Jalen Hurts for sure.
Wow, that's
It's
crazy.
Jalen Hurts.
He inexplicably wins. And sometimes quarterbacks at this level, they just win because everything goes right and you got to respect it, give it to them. They performed. But the fans of that team are obviously going to make some assumptions based off that performance that everybody else will disagree with and lead to controversy forever.
Shout out Eli.
Damn.
It's funny.
That's how you
Eli.
feel?
What's funny is Donovan hates Eli. Now all of a sudden he's got to act like
I don't hate Eli. I don't think Eli's a Hall of Famer, but I don't hate Eli.
There you go.
That's 8.
Is that hate?
Maybe not. Maybe I like him. I'm just realistic.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
Is Jalen Hurts a Hall of Famer?
No.
That'd be a crazy leap.
Just check him. That's all. Just check him. That's all.
Good, calm little jab.
Every era needs this level of quarterback that's like good, not great, average some years, but gets it done and has these big moments that they get chips. Leads to discourse heaven.
Man, you can't spell elite without Eli.
There you go. Who said that? Skip Bayless?
So, one of them.
One of them. One of them.
Yeah.
All right, that one makes sense. That's a good comparison.
A with that one.
Next up, Dan Marino.
So one of the most physically talented, best throwers of the football. They didn't win. They didn't get the success. It would be Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers has a ring.
Yeah, and I think to be Dan Marino of your generation, you cannot have a ring. That's a defining thing. You had to be the best QB, the most talent. Everyone looks at you and says that is the guy, but just couldn't get it done.
Sounds like Lamar.
Yeah, I guess it is Lamar.
Yeah.
But now he had a year, though, where he was like one of the only guys that can go toe-to-toe with the 85 Bears. And like, he wasn't a shitter in the same way some people would call Lamar a playoff shitter.
It's Josh Allen then.
It just didn't happen for him. He just never got the ring himself. Like, he didn't have the team for it. It just never occurred. But I don't think Dan Marino has like playoff dropper allegations.
Yeah, and that's describing Josh Allen. It's not like Josh Allen in all those games against the Chiefs. He wasn't playing bad. He was playing very, very well, but he's not getting over the hump. You look at his teams and you know that he is one of the most talented players on the team, obviously, in the league. We're just not seeing the ring stack up for him the way that people think.
Okay.
Oh, Dan Marino, you are Josh Allen.
Damn.
All right, next.
Peyton Manning.
Student of the game.
Slow start to his career, turnover machine, figures it out, and is just a machine. Well, thus far, for tracking year by year and their exact records and playoff wins.
Come on, man.
Don't do
that, man.
Don't do it.
That's nasty.
Herbie?
Got the same playoff wins, the same age as Justin Herbert.
Come on.
They're both some of the most physically capable players, We'll see if Herbert makes that switch that Peyton did, but he's on track. Now he got Mike McDaniel. He's on track.
You gonna say he's Peyton?
Would you be shocked?
Yes.
But which part?
Huh?
But which part?
By turning into like the fifth best quarterback of all
not
time.
that level. I mean, you know, but to be fair, like just talent wise, would you be shocked if I told you he becomes like a legendary Hall of Fame quarterback?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how bad this should have been. Yes, of course.
I don't think you should be though. Like obviously he hasn't won yet, but there's obviously like the context. The narrative arc is exactly the same. I'm not saying he's the top 5 quarterback ever, but in terms of following that trajectory and then rising to be the best QB in the league, figuring it out, finally getting the ring, still having up and downs.
What year are we for Herbert? 7? Are we going into 7?
Yeah, right? Because 20, yes. Something
Going
like that.
into 7.
Yeah, going
year
to 7.
Okay.
If you tell me that Herbert wins a title and becomes one of the best QBs in the league, same way Peyton Manning was one of the best QBs in the league, that wouldn't be surprising.
You're asking me for the Chargers to win the Super Bowl.
Facts. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
The
insane
Colts won the
luck.
Super Bowl. It's not like they were just drowning in success around Peyton Manning.
Nah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked.
Okay, then who's
I
Peyton Manning
don't. That's tough.
Nobody is. He's 1-1.
All right.
He's special.
then? I guess.
He's special.
Next.
Well, does anybody else fit that?
Probably not. It probably is Herbert narrative wise. I just don't want to give it to him. That's a big jump. It just feels weird.
Well, yeah, I'm saying that somebody who is failing is going to stop failing and be like the guy who had the best version of that. So it's obviously doing
The
a lot.
logistics make sense. It makes
It's
sense.
doing a lot. But again, I acknowledge Justin Herbert reality. I'm still not selling stock. Like I don't think he can win or anything. Like, we can joke about it, but it's not like there's any reason to think he can never win.
Okay.
You know, you saw what they saying. That he has more music videos than
Dog.
playoff wins.
He's in the music video?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Madison Beer just put out a new video.
Friend of the show.
Justin Herbert's a video vixen.
Wow. I got to tap in. What the fuck?
You don't.
You really don't.
No, I have
Next
to.
one. Matt Schaub.
Why is he on my screen right now?
Donovan as a Houstonite. Who best embodies Big Matt?
Never the little
Big
one.
Matt. Never the little one.
How tall is he?
Like 6'4", I think?
Regular
Just regular
size.
size.
Yeah, 6'4".
He's just Big Matt.
Matt Schaub made a Pro Bowl.
He's 6'6". Damn.
Matt Schaub made a Pro Bowl, went to the playoffs a couple years, couldn't really get it done, was hitting a ceiling. Listen, low key, CJ Stroud.
I don't know the comparison. I don't know what they have in common.
Just in terms of like you had your 1 year and then every other year you're really just average. It's because like Jared Goff is better than
Matt Schaub made 2 Pro Bowls. 2009, got back in 2012.
I forgot about 2009. I only remember the 2012 season. Yeah, I think Jared Goff is a better quarterback, but maybe that's it. Like Jared Goff is just a regular quarterback, or actually no, Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins, both third-round picks, I think, right? Wasn't Kirk Cousins third round?
Yeah.
Yeah, both third-round picks. Not assumed to be coming in and being starters, have some good years.
That's a good
All right,
comparison.
maybe it's Kirk Cousins.
I like that. You cooked with that one.
There you go. But Matt Schaub sadly didn't get the bags of Kirk Cousins, but okay.
Yeah, if they had the same agent, Matt Schaub could have made $400 million.
Next one, Donovan McNabb.
Listen, McNabb was a problem.
They don't know. McNabb was an issue,
A situation.
a conundrum even.
It was tough.
The situation.
Let's see.
How would you define Donovan McNabb?
Mobile quarterback, legitimate dual threat quarterback, could scramble a lot. It was very much like early, well not there, but like you get to a Super Bowl, you have an argument for being like one of the quarterbacks in the league. You have some MVP finishes.
6-time Pro Bowl. Consensus top 10 QB for
Yeah.
that run.
Okay.
I don't. Top 5 probably some of those years.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of those years he was in the top 5. Yeah, second place in MVP, so clearly in the top tier for 2000.
I don't know if there's a 1-to-1 comparison for him yet.
Sounds like a Dak Prescott.
But he made the Super Bowl.
I mean, obviously, I'm not saying this one way he's better,
But it was
like,
also early in his career. Dak was, yeah.
yeah. You know, like Dak also had, before Dak's ankle snapped off, he was also mobile and he could run around. So maybe
Second overall pick. Is it another Joe Burrow? Makes the Super Bowl early in his career, has good years, but then it kind of peters off.
Nah, I think
Could it be Jaden Daniels? He ain't made no Super Bowl yet, obviously, but didn't make the championship game.
Maybe it develops.
But maybe
that
it's
way.
just too soon.
It's too
Yeah.
soon. It's hard to say with Jaden Daniels at this point.
Yeah.
that's why I do think the
Why did Donovan McNabb fall off after 2004?
I mean T.O. left.
So was he never like that?
No, I mean he was good, but like you have the connection with T.O. and you just have like the best. You have a Hall of Fame receiver at his peak, and then a very very good quarterback. That chemistry for 1 year was just awesome, and then you have the rest of his career, and so he like very clearly had a peak. I think with that's why
Age 29 and 30 seasons, played 9 games and 10 games, dealt with injuries, didn't make Pro Bowls after that. I guess that could have been Dak Prescott when he broke his ankle.
yeah they went to I guess the year situation is always weird, but I remember it being in 09 because they still got back to another conference
Yes,
championship.
09 we had his another Pro Bowl season towards the end.
Yeah. So you
Last
have,
year with Philly.
you have a little bit of a resurgence. He went outside in Washington, but it is what it is. That's why I really
What a
do think
career
that
arc.
I think that Dak is that kind of career arc is good. Where like you can have a very, very peak year and some of the other years, like you know that you're not a mid-tier quarterback. You are still pushing towards the upper echelon, but you're not getting it done to the extent that everyone says that you should. Because that is a big part of like mid 2000s Eagles is like you guys are knocking on the door but just can't get it done.
Yeah.
I'd say that.
Okay. Fair. Next one. Brett Favre, who was the gunslinger of this era.
Jameis Winston.
If Josh Allen had more Jameis Winston brain, he'd be Brett Favre.
Yes.
Make Josh Allen 20% more reckless, which is it's a lot of reckless.
It's really just early Josh Allen.
Yeah, early Josh Allen stayed the same and like won MVPs while being early Josh Allen. So was still so just giveth and taketh away. But Josh Allen's probably the best comparison. Because Brett Favre was an MVP multiple times.
Okay.
But always had the up and down nature of lots of turnovers. He was a wild boy.
The wildest.
How many
The
MVPs
wildest
does
way.
he have?
3.
Wow. It's a lot.
Yeah.
He ran his bitch.
But amongst the like that level of achievement, he has a like I said, give and take it away because he's a wild boy, threw a lot of picks. So he was a gunslinger in the truest sense.
So, okay. Josh Allen with Jameis Winston brain.
Yeah, there you go. That works. Tim Tebow, who is the latest college sensation that gets in the league and does absolutely nothing with that clout.
Diego Pavia.
No, he's not even getting the opportunity.
It's probably Shedeur Sanders, unfortunately.
If he has a good year, yeah, I can see it.
He can break out of Tebow allegations for sure. He can prove us wrong and be a starting quarterback. It's still on the table. Right now, the fanfare is looking a little Tebow-ish.
He has a skeletal frame. He has a cool.
Skeletal frame.
Yeah, he
Oh,
has
yeah,
the cool celebration.
Yep.
You remember everyone
Now
was
listen, it's a-
T-bowing and shit.
It's a,
Tebow
two,
with an AP.
it's a two America situation
Yeah.
where he's Tebow for the other side of the country, but the patterns are still there.
And listen, honestly, he has to step up to live up to Tim Tebow.
Exactly. He was actually running shit for a year.
Tim Tebow won a playoff game
Tim Tebow did win a playoff game. Yeah,
in overtime.
Shedeur
Yeah.
wasn't a Heisman
Clutched
winner.
up.
Yeah.
All right, Shedeur.
You got to see more from him. But
Not
was
your
the
time.
Tebow's the bar.
yeah.
Tebow's the bar.
Tebow's the standard.
Come on, let's lock in.
Here it comes. All right, next one. Joe Montana.
His helmet is so big.
There's not really a comparison for Joe Montana right now because it's Patrick Mahomes, I guess, if you had to pick one. But Joe Montana wasn't like the physical marvel of a Dan Marino. Just like was consistent, always won, and like was a successful guy. It would be like if Mahomes was a little more of like a Joe Burrow in play style.
There's just because of rings, it really just boils it down to Mahomes.
Yeah, it's only person in this era that was just stacking them up.
Well,
Got to be Mahomes.
All right.
shout out Joe Montana. You are unique.
You're one of one. You
One-on-one.
and Brady. Tom Brady.
Damn.
Once again, Mahomes.
Mahomes. He's every quarterback.
Damn.
Every GOAT quarterback.
He's the
Yeah.
two greatest quarterbacks
Literally.
of all time.
That's crazy.
He's just doing 360 no scopes on it. Next one. Russell Wilson. This is a good one. Who is a promising young quarterback that nobody expected to start, comes in as a game manager, elevates to a higher level. People want to see him get more responsibility. Let Russ cook. Nothing really happens when you get that moment, though.
Man.
Who do you feel?
So I think you really have to you come in as a game manager and elevate to being a top 10 QB as time goes on.
Yeah.
So you're carried by your defense, but then you grow into being the guy.
For clarification, this is who Jalen Hurts is supposed to be, right?
Yes, that's who he's supposed to be. Has not elevated yet.
Okay.
My boy got a Super Bowl. What are we talking about?
So did Russell Wilson as a game manager.
We can say that. If we just want to sit here and make that connection, okay.
No, because then Russell Wilson leveled up, and became the QB you build around. That's a very
but then you did that, but then you also didn't really do that though.
But the team fell apart though. They didn't fall apart because Russ wasn't capable. He did become a top 10, top 7 QB undoubtedly. He became truly elite as his career went on. It would be like if Jalen Hurts became Dak.
Also,
or Bo Nix became Dak.
Sure. Yeah. If they became a Dak level QB, which maybe even a little better than Dak, honestly. I don't even know what the exact comparison is.
I don't think there's a great comparison yet. For him.
I'm trying to think of the guys in the back half of the top 10, and those guys are you coming in and really expanding your game year in and year out?
Could be Bryce Young.
Nah, not yet.
You don't think
I don't think he's expanded his game enough to Russell Wilson levels.
Yeah, no.
Russell Wilson was truly elite.
At this point, maybe and it's different because their statures coming into the league were different. But if you think Trevor Lawrence making that leap to where now he's there, but he was hyped obviously at a completely different level.
And that's just getting better from being a bust. It's not quite the same as you win a championship as a quote unquote game manager. You have that early success, but you weren't the driving force of why you got there. But then 5 years later, you could have been the driving force of why your team made a run.
So these late round picks that we're talking about for quarterback, they're not really there right now.
I don't know.
Dan, a lot of the guys in the middle, they were just
Sam Darnold. Are you prepared to shock the world?
So I guess we'll say that it's Jalen Hurts if he becomes Dak Prescott. Those two combined. If Jalen Hurts take a step over the next several years and became the same type of player as Dak, then that would be a Russell Wilson arc. Okay. But right now, there's no comparison.
Yeah.
All right, next.
Drew Brees.
There's really nobody like Drew Brees.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know how to. I guess the closest play style wise is Joe Burrow.
But even but
especially if you're going towards narrative arc, being an injury prone QB that gets thrown away by one team, they go with the new young guy in Phillip Rivers, and you go to a new team that saves you, gives you another opportunity, and you become a god. You become the best QB in the NFL, debatably. You're just incredibly disciplined, accurate, make all the right decisions after that slow start.
Baker Mayfield for 6 weeks.
Baker Mayfield evolved 2 more times to be him.
That's it. But Drew Brees is also, there's so many all-time quarterbacks that are just unique.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Drew Brees definitely has one of those arcs.
If Baker Mayfield evolved into Matt Stafford, that would be Drew Brees.
That would be insanity.
But yeah,
if he evolved into Matt Stafford and did it for 8 straight years, that would be Drew Brees.
Bro, he was throwing for 5,000. All the historic defenses, historically bad defenses that we saw last year, Drew Brees was working with that year in and year out, just dragging them to 7 wins while he's throwing for 5,000 yards. He's different, and I don't think that there's anybody in the league right now that compares to his arc or to his play.
For these goats, we got combined players.
Patrick Mahomes again.
Yeah, sure. Is that the last one? Oh, Jamarcus Russell.
Anthony Richardson.
Damn, that was fast.
Damn.
But number 1 pick, though, that makes a difference. Being touted as being a superstar and then
Anthony Richardson was a top 5 pick.
He was. That's different, though. Number 1 pick is a different type of thing. And it was a non-debate number 1 pick, too.
Again, he's the GOAT of bust.
He is the GOAT of bust.
There's never been anybody to be a bust the way that he is.
I mean, I guess Jameis Winston's the closest one, but
nah.
Jamarcus Russell didn't have a 10-year career as a backup.
Yeah. It might be Anthony Richardson.
It has to be. I'm just looking at somebody that you think is going to come in and save your franchise, and you're looking at them and saying you have all of the physical tools and one of the most physically talented players that we've ever seen, and within a couple years, this is not the guy for us.
Just always finding new ways to get hurt, hit himself, spank himself in the face of the resistance man, broke his face.
That's tough.
Unfortunate.
That's the last one.
Are we done with Anthony Richardson, though?
I mean, personally, I am.
Telling folks, take me out of the game mid-game because you're just tired.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
But I think
I give him grace for that. He's a human.
Come on, man.
why
I'm not saying you should keep doing that.
You're
but
an NFL player.
Sure, and being an NFL player is hard. I don't know. I mean,
It is.
nobody else does that.
But you
Sure.
don't have to be.
I'm not saying you should keep doing that. But I'm not going to be like, you can never have a good career because you
No,
got
I'm not. No, I'm not gonna say that. But in that moment, like that's wrong. Like you
Sure, I'm whatever. I'm,
run the ball. Like
Yeah, exactly. You can do so much.
you know. So
I'm just not going to be like, you're cooked forever because you had like a panic attack on the sideline or something.
no, I think he's cooked forever because he can't throw the
Yeah,
ball
yeah,
for
fair,
5
fair.
yards.
Fair. I'm not going to do a whole lot with that moment.
Just when it comes to like all the like Jamarcus was again, he's the GOAT. There's nothing to compare. But when it comes to seeing
Undisputed
things that
GOAT.
like
Undisputed goat.
yeah,
He's the Muhammad Ali of books. Like,
He's the Anthony Bennett.
there's
of
just
the NFL.
nothing to compare. And I guess I could talk about Anthony Richardson and all the
Anthony
embarrassing.
Bennett might be a better NBA player than he was.
No,
NFL
the fuck he's not.
I don't know, man.
No, the fuck he's not.
might be better.
Anthony Bennett had like a cool 4 years.
How ass was
Not
he?
so-
even.
Yeah, Anthony Bennett had a cool 4 years. He like hopped on team to team a little bit.
Did he finish his rookie contract?
Barely.
Yeah,
He finished it.
yeah. 4 years in the league, he did.
Let me see.
Had to.
Yeah.
Listen, that contract was guaranteed for Bennett.
Dude, he got traded after his rookie year.
he was
Of course
gonna,
he did.
He was gonna get that money.
He got traded after his rookie year, then after his second year, then after his third year, and then cut after his fourth.
Yeah.
He put him on a new team every year.
That's horrible.
You can't be worse.